Hey everybody, this is the do-it-yourself administrative procedure video. There's a guy that, well, I'll tell you about it here in a minute. Copies of these documents can be found in my private group at Yahoo called Administrating Your Public Servants. For a complete set of YouTube videos with private information shares, a DVD with over 50 searchable law dictionaries and other books and forums, contact me privately at engineerwin@yahoo.com. And donations to support this work are appreciated. I prefer gold or silver coin, but as an extremely less desirable alternative, I can accept the IOUs, the Federal Reserve notes, the PayPal gifts, the checks, the money orders. Send me an email for particulars. Anyways, this is a procedure that someone that I met, I met the guy that developed this. He used to get it himself and 17 other people out of jail, and then he collected on the bonds of approximately 40 other government officials. It uses affidavits. It's very similar to the commercial lien process. It is comprised of 6 separate steps. Each affidavit is served by certified mail, and you need to use a third-party witness, but you can. You know, it's up to you. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to click the bell next to the subscribe button so you're notified when there's a new upload. This is the front page of my channel, and the arrow is pointing at the bell. You click on the bell, pop-up will come up, and you check a box, and you'll be notified. Click OK, you'll be notified about uploads. CubeYard.com for great custom websites, domain names, and hostings. Go to CubeYard.com. Use coupon code CY172 for 20% off your first order. CubeYard.com, your source for websites, domain names, and hosting. Indeed, no more than affidavits are necessary to make a prima facie case. Okay? And so affidavits are commercial, they're notarized, declarations are common law. You can use 2 or 3 witnesses, but in this case, for this process, I would not use I use the word declaration in the document, but I always notarize it for sure. Affidavit is considered evidence if done properly. That's why it builds a prima facie case. Okay, you make statements of fact. You avoid opinion, avoid conclusions. You support every statement. Always keep copies of everything and copies of proof of service, because you're building a case against someone. You're going to sue them or file a criminal complaint, whatever it is. You always keep copies. My blog is sovereigntyinternational.wordpress.com. My website is sovereigntyinternational.fyi. My email address is engineerwin@yahoo.com. My YouTube profile, Sovereign Living and Sovereignty International. My Facebook community page, I deleted it due to censorship on the part of Facebook. My private group, Sovereignty International, is being deleted. It takes time to ban 17,000 people off your private group, and I'm not going to let Facebook profit from my hard work. That's exactly what they're doing. Yahoo private group is called Administrating Your Public Servants, and my Google private group is called Administrating Your Public Servants. And follow me on Twitter at EngineerWin. Anyways, so this is a 6-step procedure, and in 90 days you'll be ready, or approximately 90 days, depending on how close you stick to these time schedules. It has to be a minimum time schedules, but you can go beyond that if you want. Anyways, so, and in fact I did, just because of the fact that I ran out of money. I had to go beyond the time schedule, but it's not a big deal going beyond it. You just can't go less. Anyways, so step 1 is an affidavit of complaint, which is 30 days to respond. Step 2 is an affidavit of complaint, second notice. Step 3 is an affidavit of default, which is and they have 10 days to respond, so it goes down from 30 days to 10 days. Step 4 is an affidavit of acceptance, 10 days. Step 5 is an affidavit of truth, and that one is also 10 days. I didn't have it in here, but it is. And then you file a lawsuit. And the difference between the 5-step affidavits, each affidavit is 1 paragraph. It's really quite a simple process. If you add additional people, the difference between the basic affidavit and the affidavit for additional parties is 3 paragraphs. I have 1 paragraph there, but it's actually 3 paragraphs. And so it's identical, okay? And so, again, on my subscription channel, I go through the affidavits and provide training for them. but that's not going to be available on the free channel. Announcing a subscription-based YouTube channel called Sovereignty International. The recommended cost of the subscription is currently $1.99 because it avoids the advertising only. If you like my work, it can be a donation. It's a modest donation, but it certainly is. But it's appreciated, and a whole bunch of people chipping in a little bit, it adds up pretty fast. And so whatever you feel like is appropriate. The only power that these New World Order Satanists have over us is through fraud and deception, and my agenda is to expose it all for all our benefit. And for that reason, there's not going to be much exclusive material on the channel. I do have some exclusive material on there, and I'm putting more on it all the time. Like the training part of this video is going to be on there. But that's about it. And so I'm currently publishing 3 videos a week on the subscription channel and 2 videos a week on the free channel. And the link to the subscription channel is below. Some people had some trouble finding it, and so the link is below, the URL. Some of the exclusive content is Arlington Private Information Share, a land deed training. I got a couple videos on land deed training, estoppel certificates training, foreclosure estoppel certificates training, corporate denial training, toll roads notice and demand training, notice of void judgment training, revocation of signature training, invoice training. And there's also administrative procedure training, which is here, which is going to be up there as well. And then some upcoming exclusive content is criminal complaint training, third-party witness training, lawsuit training, and other training, depending on what the requests are. This is the front page of my channel, and the top arrow is pointing at the URL, which again is you can use that to type into your web browser, and it'll take you to the channel. YouTube won't let me have a requested URL or a custom URL unless I have over 1,000 subscribers, and I don't. So anyways, now also somebody sent me a $1.99 donation, and so I didn't know if that was a donation or if they wanted me to sign them up for the channel, and I have no control over the subscribers. I actually sent them an email saying that I couldn't subscribe them, and I offered to refund it. They never did get back, so I guess it was a donation. But anyway, so if you want to subscribe, you got to click on that start free trial button and jump through the hoops that YouTube wants you to jump through. They're probably going to want a payment information or who knows what. And so anyways, I have no control. I can't even see all the subscribers. Anyways, check out my other videos. I have a Bankster Thieves playlist, a Roman cult playlist, a bankrupt corporate so-called governments video, a bar members 1 through 3 videos, do-it-yourself how not to volunteer for the selective service in the draft, martial laws here, do-it-yourself no income tax, do-it-yourself free mail, do-it-yourself kangaroo courts 1 through 9, a Canada Border Pigs playlist, and bar members and their Satanic Connections playlist. And I got a lot more. I've got over 300 videos on my free channel, close to 200 on the subscription channel. Anyways, when you do the lawsuit, you attach your evidence, which is your copies of your affidavits and your proof of service. And you ask for a declaratory judgment is what you ask for. When you get the declaratory judgment, their liars will be looking to settle the matter, and the terms of settlement should be as follows. You want their bond, not a penny more, not a penny less. That is important terminology to use. A handwritten letter of apology, a letter of reprimand entered in the employee's file, a restitution of any actual damages that they may have caused, and you want all judgments previously entered in the matter to be vacated, and then a judgment in your favor. And so and that's about it. You know, it's pretty simple. That's the end of this one. Well, they will gladly provide all this because it's way less than what they're actually exposed to. And the subscription channel will have training on the forums for this. And that's about it. Anyways, so thanks for watching. And if you're on my subscription channel, the training, the other part of the video is going to follow.